excuses. It's hard to carry on when you feel all alone. Now I've swung back down again. It's worse than it was before. If I had seen such riches, I could live with being poor. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, 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 down. Sympathy.
Evening, everyone. Evening. We're going to chat about the game last night away at Atalanta. Interesting game. Boring. Lackluster. Not great. But let's look at the positives. David Raya. Double save from that penalty. Yeah, I agree, Vic. I think it was a bit of a weak penalty to be given. But you know, Partey did clip him, so you know in European football that's going to happen, sadly. But player of the match for me again, kept us in the game. If it hadn't been for that double save, which I thought was absolutely brilliant, that was game over. We did nothing else, so that's the positive. That's the only thing I can say. Nothing else happened. We were absolute rubbish going forward. We didn't construct anything of any consequence. And this is us, people, we're going to get into this in a little bit, saying that we're going to win the Champions League. Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, shall we? Vic, the footy was so boring, and it's now to the point I don't enjoy watching at all. It's hurting me to see the footy Mikel is playing, and I don't see his stubborn ways changing. No, you won't. You won't. The guy is stuck in his ways and he ain't going to change any time soon. But let's move on. Lone Star London, another top-class result. A top-class result. Clean sheet away from home does us nicely. Great. What, 1 point? Brilliant. Yeah, in this new format of the Champions League. Not seeing that one, my friend. Fear no one. Can't wait for the City game. You can't wait for the City game. And you think we're going to get a result there? Do you actually think we're going to go to the Etihad with this team and this squad and get a bloody result? I don't know what you're watching, mate, but I'm watching something completely different. Darren says, I will take a point away in Europe, but can we put teams away at home? Well, that's going to be the fact, isn't it? I will get on to Martinelli Jesus' performance later. Right. Well, let's yeah. Okay. Fair comments is Lone Star to Daz, but even Jez said 1 win in the last 7 away games in Europe. Yeah, that is not Champions League winning material. It's not going to win us crap. It's rubbish, man. The guy is clueless. I mean, I've left this up here, right? I mean, look at this team, right? Martinelli, Jesus, Saka, Rice, Partey, Havertz, Timber, Gabriel, Saliba, White. The only decent part we've got there is Raya in goal, our back four, which is solid pretty much, but we're going to be tested. Let's get it right. We're going to be tested on Sunday to see just how good this defence is. Yeah, going up to the Etihad, it's going to be a totally different day out. Now, yeah, doing it out, 800 million, and we get that performance. Now, I've seen people today saying that we've got a great team. Idiot people telling me that we're going to win the Champions League with this bunch of clowns. Right, look at that bench. This is our bench going into the Champions League, and this is our bench going up to the Etihad at the weekend. Kivois, Trossard, class. Jorginho, old. Sterling, not too keen on that one. Neto, not seeing him. Calafiori, what did he do last night? When he came on, what did he do? Nothing. Right? This guy here, never heard of him. Right? Jimmy Gower, never heard of him. Lewis Skelly, saw him pre-season, wasn't overly impressed, to be honest. Ethan Nweri, look, Arteta, if you're going to put the man in the squad, at least play him. At least he has got something about him. Right? This fella here, right? Never heard of him. Jack Porter, never heard of him. And this is our bench in the Champions League. That's our bench in the Champions League. And we've got next coming up, hello, PSG at home. Now, I know Newcastle last year took them apart. Big up Newcastle. Will we? I think Newcastle had a better squad. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, smash the likes, people, and smash the subs if you're new in the house. The subs are going up nicely. Thank you very much for everybody that's subbed since last night. AFC always, Jesse, 4 or 5 players aren't performing. The blame has to go on Arteta. Well, there is a big question here. Big question. Hendon says, good evening, Jez at Arsenal History More, and all in the chat and watching. Big up, Hendon. Hope you're well, my friend. Big up, Aces. Big up, Gooner. City will batter us. Well, we're going to talk about that. Vic, even to you, Jez, and all in the chat. So Tanya Cole, Jez, we spend millions just to end up playing like Burnley in the end. I'm sorry, what is this? Exactly, man. Exactly. Lone Star says, yes, I actually think we will get a result just like last time. What result did we get up there last time? What was the result we got? A draw. 1 point. 1 point. Yeah, and what if we don't? What if we don't get that point? Right? That pots us. If we lose, we're 5 points behind City. 5 points, 5 games in. That's not a great display, is it? Let's be fair. Mike says, said on your show last night, snooze fest. It was shit. It was crap. Boring to watch. Hendon says, Arteta has destroyed all the attacking prowess in the side. Everyone is so defensively orientated. Arteta's style of play has destroyed all the attackers. They look bereft of ideas. Do you know, mate, I couldn't have said it better myself. That sums it up. That's the end of the show, because that's it. That says it all. Hendon says, thank God for the watch-alongs. They were more entertaining than the actual match. Do you know something, Hendon? If it hadn't been fact I was joined by Dow last night, you know, I might have actually at half-time cancelled that because I was so bored watching that football. So bored. Big up, Mama. Hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, it's gee, I don't know, man. We are a fancy Stoke. Are we as good as Stoke at this point in time? I don't know. AFC Mama already. Yeah, but PSG will teach Arteta how to play in Europe. Well, looking at that team there, if that's the same squad we've got in 2 weeks' time, right, that we're playing, then God help us. Because at the end of the day, we are in deep crap. Yeah, without set pieces, mate, we are shit. We are crap. We are crap. And yet people today, right, let's get back to what I was talking about, right? What the hell has happened to Martinelli and Jesus since they've joined Arsenal under Arteta? What's happened to him? Jesus, when he first came in, first season, he looked all right. He looked all right. He looks shit now. Martinelli, what's happened to him? Lost all his confidence. He looked bereft of anything yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I don't like this bullshit situation where we're now seeing that Saka and Martinelli come back and then they end up defending. Why? What's the point? We've got a great defence. We've got a midfield that can drop back there as well. So when we got Martinelli at one point last night playing at left back, right, when they were attacking us, Atalanta were attacking, who the hell's up front? Who is going to get the breakaway? I know he's quick, right, but he's not Usain Bolt. You know what I'm saying? It's bollocks. And when will people wake up to what this idiot of a manager is trying to sell us here. It's rubbish. Connor says, our attack is shocking. I was done with Martinelli from Fulham away last season. We should have sold him, but the club is run so badly. He got a 180k a week contract. Yeah, for what? When was the last time he scored? Last season. Shocking. This guy is going down the same road as Nketiah, and I wonder why under this manager who's negative. He kills players. Lone Star, unbeaten this season, fear no one. Well, let's wait until we see that on Sunday, mate, shall we? Let's see what you say Sunday evening. 4:30 kickoff. Let's wait and see what you're saying then. Because at the end of the day, I don't agree with you at all. You know, that's just negative positivity, man. Mama, Aaron X-rated. Big up Aaron, as always, my co-partner in crime. So glad you and Dale stayed on and kept streaming. Mate, Hendon, I swear to God, it was hard work. It was hard work to do that because it was such a boring game to watch. Dale and I were trying to be creative to just keep it going. And it was knackering. I won't lie. Big up Hot Fuzz. Go and support Hot Fuzz. Go and subscribe to Hot Fuzz, man. Top fella. Great channel as well. Mate, seriously. But let's have a chat about some of the things I've seen today. Right? People saying, great performance. We'll take it. It's a point. Yeah, it's a point. Right? Away against Atalanta. I'll take the point. I will take it. But with that performance, we were lucky. If it hadn't been for our goalkeeper, mate, we were out. We would have walked out there with no points. What were these idiots, right? Like these other pricks, Arsenal tubers, saying, well, we've got to take that. We're in the shout for the Champions League. Get fucking real. We are not in the shout for the Champions League. Look at that bench right now. And even if we bring back the Wonder Man, Odegaard, everybody, the most creative player, really? It's a good thing he's not playing on bloody Sunday because he would disappear. You know he's an Ozil, right? He disappears in big games. He's great against the lesser teams, I'll give you that. Right, but at the end of the day, yeah, he don't turn up against the big boys. Yeah, I mean, it was an absolute joke game. Absolute joke game. Yeah, AFC Hot Fuzz, big up. Yeah, people are telling me it's a great result. Happy, we'll take it. We got lucky, people. Get real. You know, what are you talking about here? Jalin Bacco, big up, Jez. Happy to see Arsenal not winning, but hate it for good people like you. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, man, it's frustrating. I mean, you guys must be as frustrated as well. Seriously, you know, your club, big club, going nowhere. All we see is just absolute mediocrity every single time. But we're told by these idiot people, that Duag, that clown, the clown with the fucking tombstone teeth. Right? Yeah? Positive. It's all positive. What are you watching, my friend? We ain't losing either. I tell you what, mate, do you want to have a bet? Do you want to have a bet on that? I don't know what football you watch, but it ain't the same as what I'm seeing. Jatinia says Martinelli is trending towards Mudryk rather than Mbappe. Yeah. What's happened to him? How many players have we seen regress under Arteta? How many players have we seen him suck the lifeblood out of? Lacazette, Aubameyang. Yeah, we can go on with Martinelli, Jesus. And he's worked with Jesus before. So what's going on there? The guy brought nothing to the party. Started him, Trossard. What did he do? You know, one of my favourite players. What did he do? Nothing. Because we played boring, negative football. All we did was start a quick attack at the start of the game, and then we just sat back. No goal or no shot on target in the second half. And this is the Champions League. Champions bloody League. And people are sitting there saying, oh, well, you know, we've got these 8 games we've got to get through. Yeah, if we don't get through them 8 games, we're out. See ya. Another Champions League thrown in the bin. What are we going to do when it comes, right, to next week against Bolton? Bolton Wanderers at the Emirates. What are we going to do? Who are we going to see? What's the performance going to be? It's an absolute joke. Big up, Aaron. As you can see, I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy at all about this. It's just ridiculous. Yet people give me this negative positivity. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll all come together. Oh, yeah, we did all right. Bullshit, man. We failed. This is Arsenal bloody Football Club, for God's sake. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know, Connor says, facts, Jez, Martin Kelly is our Nketiah now. Yeah. Lone Star, 10:30 my time, Jez. I don't know whereabouts you in the world, my friend. Darren says, if Kolasinac had missed that chance for us last night, you would have known any different. Martinelli is shit. I've been saying it for now. Yeah, what has happened to him, Darren? What has happened? When I see him take that ball, and he just went on the floor, he just looks like he's got no confidence in him at all. And this is a young guy, right? Trying to make his career. Right now, all I'm seeing is failure. And I don't like saying that about a young player. It is an absolute joke show. Joke show. And people tell me we're going to go on and win this and win that. Thank you, Mama, for putting Hot Fuzzy's link in there. We're going to go on to greatness. This is 5 bloody years almost of failure. 5 years. And we're still seeing the same old boring crap. But we've been dragged up by this manager. And I honestly said, I said last night, right, looking at Airport Albert last night, he didn't look very happy when he was talking to Arteta. I think behind the scenes, there's a lot of unhappiness. If you looked at the game at Tottenham at the weekend, right, the other guy sat on the bench, don't through his name, one of the trainers, and there's Airport Albert going like that. And the other guy's rolling his eyes. That says to me, things are not happy behind the scenes. Right? Because, A, these people are working with a shit bench. Right? And then another thing you've got to look at is people may well be getting very pissed off with Arteta's attitude. That we're working like this. Seriously. I mean, you cannot shine a turd. That's the thing. You cannot polish a turd. And we have a turd on the bench. It's shit. Edu failed. Right? Martinelli is failing. I don't like to say that. I've got a lot of respect for the man. I think he could be a great player. Yeah? Jesus is failing. Saka, not great. So what is going on? Oh, well, we're missing our creative midfielder, Odegaard. Really? He's the greatest creative midfielder? Really? Is that what we're talking about here? That's why we're not winning? Because we haven't got Odegaard? No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that at all. Because the guy doesn't actually produce that much. Partey, what has happened to him? I really, really, really liked Partey. But that guy's gone bloody backwards. Honestly. I'm not seeing anything positive here, people. And I hate saying it. I've seen this too many times at this club. And yet I get these idiots sitting there on YouTube saying it's going to come good. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. E-girl, you know, that clown, right? Giving it the big large. We're going to be doing all right, you know, blah, 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 blah in Europe. What are you watching then, mate? What? Tell me what you're watching. I'm not watching the same stuff here. I must be watching the wrong game. I didn't see anything positive last night at all. I thought it was absolute crap. We were shit up front. We were bloody awful in midfield. The only good positivity was our defence, kept us in the game, and our goalkeeper. Man of the match again, by the way. I gave him man of the match against Spurs, and I gave him man of the match last night. Smash the likes, Mike, as you say. It does help the channel. Gets it out then. Thank you to all the new subscribers last night as well. We're on our way again, moving up. Darren says it would have been great result if we had won, but PSG wait us next at home. That's a good bet for an away win, mate. Yeah, there you go. Turkish was happy with the draw. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you'd have to say away at Atalanta, to get a draw is you have to sometimes take it in the face, right? Because they have won a Europa League. Arsenal haven't. So you'd have to say they're probably the better team, right? So fair play. Jalen back says shit owners and boardroom at Spurs more concerned with the dollar than the silverware. Same as Arsenal, mate. Exactly the same as Arsenal. Arsenal and Spurs might as well join together. We're both crap. Aaron says, Jez, mate, I watched that game with matchsticks holding my eyes open. It was terrible. And that's European football. And we're, apparently in the mix for the Champions League. I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm not seeing it. Big up, Timmy. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Vic says, AFC always. So true, mate. Sooner we all accept that the lower our stress levels will be. I see us winning nothing with this cruise manager and weak depth. I don't see us winning shit. I don't see us winning anything. It's just boring. Ian says that Vic Lovely Jez has a great show and a lovely community. Thank you, my friend. It is a great community. Great people, great debate, great talk. That's all you can ask for. That's all you can want. You know what I mean? Don't get that many idiots in here. And if I do, then they're pretty much dealt with pretty quickly. Jeremy, same name as me. The next match against PSG, I've got a feeling we would be a draw again. Wow. Yeah, I tend to think you could be very, very right there, actually. Actually, Jeremy, I think you could be very right. It could be. And what are we going to say then when we got 2 points after 2 games? Not looking very favourable for qualification, is it, really? Darren, it's all no good. Look at Bayern, away last season, never laid a glove on them. Nope. Rubbish. Aaron, 10 Denilsons on the pitch, just sideways. Yeah, it was a bit like that, wasn't it, really? No shot after the 18th minute. There you go. There you go. Sums it up, man. And we're going to work with this team. Let's be fair. This is pretty much the team we're going to be playing on Sunday at 4:30 at the Etihad. Right? unless we take Jesus off and put Havertz back in the middle, it's going to be Martinelli, it's going to be Saka, it's going to be Rice, it's going to be Partey, another in midfield. If we put Havertz back in that 9 hole, but man, come on, seriously, it just doesn't look good at the moment. I hate sitting here berating the team, but at the end of the day, I will call it as I see it, and I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing. Sorry, this is Arsenal bloody football club, and it's been 5 years of watching this bullshit. It's boring. Yeah, as Ian says, comes like Pep wanted Arteta gone, and he knew he could overcharge him deadwood players. Yeah, well, we have been sold down the line. This is it. Darren says, I would be happy we had a good manager, but we all know this will be in the cabinet in May. What will be in the cabinet in May? Dead flies, mate. That's what will be in there. Vic, I even hate how Mikel has drummed into our players to take 5 hours each throw-in. It's pathetic, isn't it? Everything's so slow and depressed. We need to play fast football. We only raise the tempo when losing. Yeah, but some games last year, man, we were actually right from the kickoff. We were kicking teams. West Ham, example, killed them within the first 15 minutes. Game done. See you later. Why aren't we doing that now? Why are we slowly playing this slow, ponderous, boring? It's just everything is just slow. Talk about Southgate boring football, As Lone Star says, facts, Martinelli, EPL goals 2022-23, 15 goals, 23-24, 6, yet to score in 4 games this season. Austin, Texas. Oh, what a place. I love Austin, Texas, man. Home of one of my favourite ever guitarists, Stevie Ray. Of course, you'd know that. But someone needs to check Martinelli's passport, see if he really is from Brazil. Now, somebody else was saying that earlier. Are Jesus and are they really from Brazil? Are they really? I don't know. Yeah, of course they are. But come on, we got to step it up here. We got to step it up because right now I cannot see Martinelli playing for Brazil anytime soon. He might get in the squad. I can't see him starting. Darren says, I shout out the pub with high C's bad language when Martinelli ballooned. Yep, it's ridiculous, man. Another example for Arteta killing young players, Ian says, yeah. Who has progressed? You tell me one young player that has progressed under this manager. One player, I'd like to know. I can't think of one. Not one. And where he's coming on and playing, okay, why didn't he play him last night? Why? He'd done a damn sight better job than Sterling. Sterling, what did he do? Run around, didn't he shit? AFC always, Jez, by December, Arteta will be halfway through the 9-year trophy drought that Wenger went on. Well, it's getting that way, isn't it? Darren said, AirPod don't like him. I don't think many people do like him. I think they've just got to go with what his beliefs are. And that's a sad thing. Tanya, let's be honest, we were shit versus Spurs too. Is that Spurs are worse? Timmy says Leverkusen looked tasty the other night. Fair play, Alonso. There you go. Proper manager. Proper manager. Not this clown. We need to watch AirPod a lot. I think he could do a better job. Do you remember in the lockdown when Arteta was ill with COVID? We won. Do you remember that? There you go. Hendon, as somebody mentioned before, this is terrorist football. It is, man. It's shit. Seriously. I'm fed up watching it. You know, and I've obviously, I really do fear what's going to happen on Sunday. I really do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a long, long day out up at the Etihad. Ian says, the one thing I still cannot understand, how do you give a new contract to a serial loser? Yeah. Hey, if you're shit at your job, in your everyday job, you know, you'd be sacked. You wouldn't get a pay rise. You'd be sacked. You'd be given fair warning and say, look, you've got to improve and do what you've got to do better. You know, but you don't get a major pay rise for failure. And at the end of the day, let's be honest, this is failure. This is failure. We haven't won nothing since that FA Cup in his first year, right? With a team that wasn't his. He wanted his own team. He's got his own team. And what's he won? Nothing. So what's that telling you? Oh, well, yeah, you got your own team, mate. Well done. Now we'll reward you for that. Because you won F-all. You know? I don't get it. I don't see it. I really don't get it. Hendon said Odegaard would have ghosted last night's match. Odegaard is a flat track merchant. When the opposition is weak, he shows up. That's the point, mate. And yet everybody's saying, oh, we're going to miss him for the game against Man City. He don't turn up in them games. He's another Ozil. We know what happened there. You know? Lone Star facts. Raya has saved 4 of his last 8 penalties. Yeah. Great goalkeeper. Can't knock him. Got nothing but praise. Great double save. Bit like, you know, David Seaman against Sheffield in the semi-final years ago. Bit like, you probably long before your guys' time, but Gordon Banks's save against Pele in the 70 World Cup. You know, I remember watching that as a little kiddie. Jogger says, I'm thinking of making a huge football channel on YouTube, Jez. Any advice? Would you recommend it? Go for it, man. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just talk about whatever you want to talk about and just be yourself. If you want to do it, go for it. Because it is good fun. It is good laugh. You know, it's hard. It's not easy. It takes a while, but just do what you want to do. That's all. That's the only thing I'd say to you. Ian says, when something isn't working, it's down to the manager to put things right. And if he can't, then the manager has to go. It's like any job. Exactly. You know, if this guy, right, why do we praise failure? Why are we the football club that praises failure? You know, it's rubbish. Lone Star, result was all that mattered. No adult is naive enough to think we would be gung-ho against a team of Atalanta's pedigree. Don't agree with you. Sorry, this is Arsenal. We should have been going and having to go and get the 3 points. I hear what you're telling me, but I can't agree with you. Hendon says, remember when they all said they wanted to into the Champions League, would allow Arsenal to sign elite players. Yeah, where are they then? Well said, Hendon. Where are all these elite players? Where are they? Where are they in that squad? I'm not seeing any of them in that squad. And I'm not actually seeing any of them on the pitch, apart from maybe David Raya. Saliba, I agree. Gabriel, yes. The thing is, let's talk about this, shall we? How good was Liam Brady? I was too young. He was a great player, man. Great player. Absolutely awesome player. One of my favourites of all time, David. Great player to watch. Privileged to watch him back in the day. Aaron says, Joga Bottina TV. Give it a go, bruv. If you don't like it, you can always stop, mate. Well, yeah, Aaron, you know, you just started your channel, my friend. Darren says, Gasparini in Ole Ole. Imagine winning the Europa and Kolasinac and Lookman on a budget. Yeah, ain't gonna happen, is it? Lone Star, Brady, brilliant left foot. Brilliant player, man. Absolute class. And came through the academy. Oh, just saying, back in the day, we did have actually proper players come through the academy. Hello? Hello? Where are these young kids now? Because I tell you what, we don't. How many of these young kids are we going to see on against Bolton on Wednesday night? How many are we going to start against Bolton in the Carrier Bag Cup? I'll be very amused to see how many. Chimney, all good, Jez. Big up to you, my friend. Vic says their structural integrity was to give or take for the full 90. I think that's why my vid went to crap, just bored to hell. It was shit, man. Really was crap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sorry. I was doing a watch long. I really enjoyed doing a watch long. Got into doing it. But that was real, proper hard work. Thank God I had Dal with me. Because I tell you what, if I hadn't had Dal there, I would have cancelled that stream. I'd have said, look, sorry, people, I can't watch this crap anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that boring. Mike says that David Walsh, Brady was a first-rate class act. Yeah, he was. Absolutely. Top man. Lovely guy as well. Met him on many occasions. Lovely guy. Vic says, Helen Guna, I'm starting to feel like how you are. The PSG game will probably be my last live match for a while. I don't even want to look towards Mikel's ugly mug at the match. Should be great atmosphere. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? Week Wednesday. We play them. Yeah, we'll slap PSG. They ain't much. Really? Okay. Liking that. I like your positivity. Darren says, get Alonso from Leverkusen or Benfica manager. Arsenal X rated says, Joga. This is very true. How are you finding having a channel? I think Aaron's enjoying it. I don't know. But yeah, this ain't going to be a long stream, people. I just wanted to get my point across because at the end of the day, fed up with it all. They're going to get slapped. Who? Arsenal? Have you got tickets to the PSG match at Vic? I wouldn't waste my time or money, says Hendon. The travel costs, etc. to see his current side. I'm happy to have the game on the TV instead. Yeah, well, Mike says, at Hot Fuzz, do you believe you'll get a 100,000 capacity stadium? I wouldn't be at all surprised. It's Man United. Wouldn't be at all surprised. So, yeah, I wouldn't be at all surprised about that. They are one of the biggest clubs in the world, without question. So, yeah, it is what it is. Right, let's get into this before I bugger off. Right, because the wife's cooking me a lovely meal. So, Man City, Sunday, 4:30. How do you see it going, people? How do you see it going? Dave says, Jez, after seeing some legends at the club, Brady, Stapleton, Henry, Adams, please bring them back. I cannot keep watching this rubbish. No. And we've seen some greats, man. We have seen some greats at this football club. You know, the day Saka leaves the club, I will leave. Top gooners do deserve it. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's world class, to be honest. There you go. Lone Star says Saliba is now world class. Get in there. Yeah, and that's the problem, Darren. We know that if we don't win shit this year, we know that Real Madrid, they're going to be knocking on that door, right, with the looking to take Saliba and Gabriel. Yeah, we know this is going to be coming because at the end of the day, they're not going to be happy to sit here after all this time and not win shit. We know it. We know it's going to come. We've seen it before, and we're going to see it again. We need to win stuff this season. If we don't, we're in trouble. Big, big, big trouble. Because these players will walk out the door and say, thank you very much, Real Madrid. See you later. And then what do we do? Then what do we do? Because we're in trouble, man. As Gunnar says, fan base are the problem. Arteta should have hounded out years ago. But no, they won't, because they're all happy with him. Be up to you, mate. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name, because I'd actually abolish it. And I don't want to do that to you. But big respect. Thanks for joining, as always. And big up, people. Smash the likes. Darren says, I hope Raya's save would ensure us like Villa. Yeah. Ian, you watch someday, they will be selling cabinet dust for every single year of failure. They could put a tofu in the cabinet. Oh, mate. Yeah, they'll put in little tiny thimble type little jars. You know, it's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. Yeah, remember that Seaman save, Jez? Yeah, that was a great save, wasn't it? Do you remember it? It was in the semi-final, wasn't it? Was it Sheffield United or Wednesday? I can't remember now. Villa Park. I was at the game. He's like a builder that cannot complete a house. Yeah. Big up, David. Hope you're well, my friend. Morning, Jez. Hope you're well. Getting into spring here. Hopefully winter is over. Yeah, my son told me that it's up in the North Island, up in Hamilton. It's getting really nice now. Getting warmer. Over here, it's getting darker. Weird weather today over here, man. Earlier this morning. Wow. Some of the thunderstorms. Watching the clouds. It looked like the apocalypse. Seriously. Some parts of the south here today actually had snow. And hailstones. Like, it was proper weird, man. Proper weird. But yeah, there we are. It's mad over here. It really, this country, man. It's all twisted. Nimsy, big up, mate. Big up, Jezarino. That's my new name. Jezarino. Yeah, now I'm Brazilian now. Mama says, all good, thanks, David. You're gay down there in New Zealand. Lovely place, New Zealand. Absolutely love New Zealand. What a place that is. The scenery in that South Island, I beg your pardon, is spectacular. North Island's nice, but the South Island, ooh, something else, man. Something else. Spent a few weeks down there with my son. Anyway, people, going to wrap this up pretty shortly. Go through some of these comments here. Henry Goon, did you guys get any showers in London? Dear God, down here we did. It was supposed here, but was sunny most day. Not looking forward to the showers. Yeah, we had some proper rain this morning, man. Proper rain. Don't you let the Spanish disgracia put you off. My mum had 6 inches of snow where she lives. Is that where was that, mate? Is that obviously in the South Island or North Island in New Zealand? Is that right? Or you tell me. Henry says the show you did last night, Jez, at Arsenal was superb, and we all appreciate the hard work. It makes struggling through watching the actual game more bearable. Yeah, it was, mate. It was jarring. I won't lie. It was jarring. Lone Star, PSG squeezed past Girona. Don't fear them at all. Well, I love your positivity, my friend. I love your positivity. You're always positive, and fair play. I respect what you tell me. You know what I'm saying? What's on the menu, Jezza? A really nice steak, kidney, and mushroom homemade pie. My missus, mate, makes some fantastic pies, cakes, and all that. She's amazing. I mean, yeah. I actually cut 3-4 years ago. I said, I'll do a stew. I've never made a stew in my life. She left me the recipe. I thought, okay, I can do this. Right. And we got one of these cooker things that you cook the meat in to tenderize it and all that. I don't know what you call them. Slow cooker. That's the thing. Right. So I put it all in the old stew pot. Right. And I said, yeah, I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to spice this up a bit. So I've decided, in my naivety, to add in, to give the spicy flavour a bit, some HP brown sauce. Right. I thought that'd be good, give it some. Well, unbeknownst to me, I didn't realise, being a shit cook that I am, I can cook decent stuff, but one of the biggest ingredients in HP sauce, brown sauce, is vinegar. So once it's burnt off or cooked off all the rest of it, when I served it up with dumplings, which were like concrete, by the way, obviously rubbish, I didn't put them in the casserole, stew, whatever you want to call it. I cooked them in the oven, so they went rock hard. I served it up. The wife sat there, bless her. After 10 minutes, she said, "Have you added something to this?" And I went, Yeah, I did. Yeah. She said, what did you offer? What did you add? I said, brown sauce. And she went, I knew it. That's why it tastes of vinegar. And that was it. It went in the bin, and we got a Chinese takeaway. And that was, yeah. And I'm now banned from cooking a stew because of that occasion. But there we go. David says, Jez, after City drew 0-0 during the week, I think they will batter us to get back on their winning streak. It's going to be difficult, mate. It's going to be difficult. I'm predicting a positive. I'm predicting a 1-1. Just to be positive. Aaron says, was working Basingstoke today. They had a thunderstorm there. Yeah, we had one here, mate. Went on for about an hour and a half. It was just rumbling around. It was going around and around and around. But no rain at all here in northwest London. It was really sunny and warm, says Hendon. It went up, didn't it? That storm blew up sort of across, missed London, went south of London, went up across Kent, Sussex, up through Berkshire that way. It sort of missed North London. We have just got fog. Fog on the Tyne is mine, all mine. There's a song. Fog on the Tyne is mine, all mine, isn't it? Yeah, Naseby in the South Island. Lovely. Anyway, are you near London where you live? Says Hendon says to Alan. Near Northolt, near Heathrow. We had the heavens open and thunder and lightning in Guildford is like 12 p.m, then clear skies and sunshine at 1 p.m. Yeah, there you go, Fuzzy. It did sort of blow up from Kent and up, sort of diagonal across southeast England. Henry says, I do like a nice pie. Not a fan of kidneys. I don't mind them, mate. I don't mind them, be honest with you. But Aaron says, I've been eating healthy last 2 weeks. You're making my stomach hate me, bro. Sorry, bro. Sorry. Be fair, Lone Star says, Guildford needs the rain. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, leave the cooking to the missus, mate. Yeah, it wasn't good. I can cook, actually. I can cook, but that was a bad day out. It was a bloody disaster. It was awful. Yeah, even when I tasted it, I thought, wonder if she'll notice this. And it was shit. Timmy says, dump it into the slow cooker 1 hour before liftoff. Yeah, I put them in the oven, mate. I put them in the oven. Ah, dear. Concrete for TJs. Put hairs in your ass. Yeah, it wasn't good, Anthony. It was not. It was awful. I can do a very good beef Wellington, though. I can cook a very good beef Wellington, and it doesn't have a soggy ass on the pastry. I've learned how to do that. Mama says, sure you want them in your head, Anthony? Yeah. Concrete dumpling, Chalfonts. Yeah, there you go, mate. There you go. 9 says, Jez, party was horrible. Absolutely agree with you from your previous match, Cammy Lee. He is really useless. He's regressed, mate. 9, he's really has regressed. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Really positive week for the Gunners. We don't fear City. Take care, Jez. Big up, Lone Star. Love your positivity, my friend. You're always there. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Aaron says, Vic Levy, 100, mate. Bet the nephew's looking forward to it. Just going through some of these comments here. Yeah, Henry says, love your optimism, Lone Star. Yeah, big up, man. Big up to him for that. Hope everyone is doing well tonight, says Bike Feet. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. I'm absolutely fine. Going to have a lovely meal in a minute with the missus. Home, obviously. Mushu pork balls for dinner tonight. Oh, lovely. Going to cook it now. Big up, Jez and chat. See you next time. Yeah, catch you later, man. Catch you later. Thanks for watching. Big up, Wolf. Big up you, man. Big up, Jezza. Go and support Wolf Fang Division. Top fella. Great stream. Go over there and smash the subs for him. And anyway, get through this. And Anthony says, beef Wellington lovely, but I can never afford one. Yeah, you can. Get out, you bloody builder. What's up here? Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I love making my own, personally. I use the old Gordon Ramsay one. His recipes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, 9 says, good question. Jez, you think we're losing to C? How much by? Well, I've gone positive. I've gone 1-1. But in reality, if you want my honest reality on that, I think we're going to lose probably 3-1. Possibly 3-0, 3-1. I just don't think they're on fire right now. And the way we're playing, it doesn't look good, to be honest. So if we can keep it down to 3-0, I mean, fair enough. We've got a good defence. Let's get it right. We have got a good defence. Our keeper is on form. So I'm quite happy if we do that. I don't want us to lose. Of course I don't. I'm not saying I want us to lose, but it's going to be a tough day out. If we play like we did last night, we're in deep crap. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. We looked awful. And yeah. Erling Haaland, mate, is at the moment on fire. Jack says, everyone just about get over a bout of food poisoning, knocked me off my feet. Oh, blimey, man, that's not good. Hope you didn't cook it yourself as a chef. Just saying. Vic says, if we somehow score first, then we get a result. If City score first, then forget about any positive result. Yeah, it's going to be an awkward one, isn't it? David says, the problem for Arsenal is at the pointy end. Yep. Yeah, Darren, evening Wolfang. And no, I didn't. Good luck. I'm only joking, Jack. I know you wouldn't do that, mate. I know you wouldn't do that. 9 says, this season is just stinky defensive football, just for us not to win anything again. Yeah. 5 years of failure and the guy gets rewarded. You know, you just can't make it up, can you? Just goes on and it goes on and around and around and around we go. Same old bollocks, you know. And I'm just fed up the high teeth of it, man. I really am. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? You know. But anyway, guys, ladies, Mama, thank you as always, Mama. You're the top mod out there. Always have been. But it's funny, isn't it? It's funny. Where have all the mutants gone? Not in here tonight. They're not gassing it up, giving it all the big large. Where are they then? Yeah, where are they? Not here. Yeah, gone back under their bed sheets, haven't they? Crying. Yeah. Well, we'll see, won't we, on Sunday? David says, see you, Jez. Have a nice evening. Big up to you, David. Have a great day out there in New Zealand. Actually, my son's coming over soon from New Zealand. He'll be here in a few weeks' time. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so Jack says they ain't here, Jez. They are knackered from school today. Yeah, good point. Good point. Forgot about that. Mama says, have a good evening all. Big up to you, Mama. Have a great evening. Greggy says, goodbye, Jez. Good night, Gregory. Thank you for joining us. Nine says, all right, big up, Jez. You always make me laugh on Lee's channel, especially that time you called Arsenal performance horse shit. Have a good night. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Thanks for everyone for joining. I'm going to do the outro and we're out of here. Thanks, everyone. We'll catch you again on Sunday for the Arsenal. Man City Arsenal watch along, and that'll be fun. I think that'll be a lot better game. Take care, everyone. Big up. Take care. Look after yourselves.